Good evening, everyone. This is Kim. Hope you've had an amazing day. Today we're going to talk about the Negro Leagues. I'm going to preface it with facts are facts. Any opinions, those are my own. So you can do what you will with those. That being said, the Negro Leagues, a lot of people think Jackie Robinson was the very first black man to play with Major League Baseball. And in actuality, there's a gentleman named Moses Fleetwood Walker. He played in the late 1800s with a team called the Toledo Blue Stockings. He was a catcher with them. Not too long after that, the owners of the major league teams in that area or at that time kind of got together, did a gentleman's agreement, and decided no more black players. So that kind of ended integration. So they did what we tend to do as a people. They did their own thing. They created ball clubs in their towns, on their jobs, in the military. Eventually they would travel around, become a little bit more organized. Fast forward to about 1920, Rube Foster was a gentleman. He played for the Chicago American Giants. He was also an owner, and he got together with other owners of other ball clubs and formed what we now know as the Negro Leagues. Now, this is an opinion piece. Someone said to me not too long ago, I have a problem with the fact that it was called the Negro Leagues. That's just so problematic. Understand this. All of the people that came together to form the league were black men. In 1920, black people were Negro, then colored, then Afro-American, then African-American, then black. And in 30 years, we may be something else. But there is nothing negative about that name. So just understand, for the time that we were in, that's what the name was. Anyhow, moving forward, the league basically went from 1920 up till 1950 or 1960, depending on who you ask. I say that because the older players say that in 1947, once Jackie Robinson crossed over into Major League Baseball, by 1950 there weren't enough teams left for there to be an official league, but there were still teams that played. So the older players say that if you were any good, you could have gone into the Major Leagues. So in 1950 was the end of the Negro League. There were also players that did barnstorming and exhibition games up until the very last Negro League World Series, which was in 1960. So they say that that's when the league ended. They all played, they all get respected. So it's just a differential depending on the perspective of how you look at it. So we'll say 1920 to 1950 or 60, depending on who you ask. As you see, I happen to just have on a jersey. This actually says NLBM, which stands for officially Negro League Baseball Museum. I tell people it stands for nothing like a black man. That's just me. But anyway, jersey, if you want to represent, just, got to show you, do my shameless plug. But if you like the content, if you like the little bits of knowledge that I'm trying to drop on you, website is blackbeforeyou.com. You can also see me on Facebook at blackbeforeyou.com. Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube are all Negro League 1920. Empowering our future by honoring and preserving our past. My name is Kim. Thank you so much. Have a great day.